We're joined now by Sal Licata. And Sal, word on the street, or I guess better said internet, is that Rodon is seeking 7+ years at $200 million plus. Would that be a wise investment for the Yankees to make such a large commitment to Rodon?
No, not a wise investment, but, Eamon, I think it's one that they have to make. I mean, since one of the Yankees made wise investments, you could argue that Aaron Judge for 9 years, $360 million isn't necessarily a wise investment, but Rodon's the best pitcher available. I think he's a guy that could take this team and that staff to another level. Remember, they're trying to get to the Astros level. Rodon can help them do that. And I know that the issues last year weren't in particular in that starting rotation. However, you can always upgrade. And to have a legit 1-2 punch with Cole and Rodon, assuming he could stay healthy, I love that idea. Now, the problem is it's a big assumption that he could stay healthy. Where you look at his career, he's had 2 good years. So to commit 7-8 years, $200 million, it's not a wise investment, but it is one the Yankees have to make.
And at this point, you've waited so long for Rodon. If you let him go somewhere else, where do you pivot to for pitching help this late in the offseason? All right, Met fans might be going through withdrawal because it's been a whole 3 days, Sal, and the club hasn't signed anybody, but there was a smile on this guy's face earlier on Tuesday evening because the Athletics' Ken Rosenthal tweeted that the Mets are showing interest in one Carlos Correa. Sal, is that the missing bat that the Mets need?
Yes, it is. I've been talking about a 5-hitter, a power bat. Now, look, I know the power numbers weren't necessarily there last year. He's going to hit 25 and 30 home runs. He's going to drive in runs if he's batting in a 5-hole, especially in that Mets lineup. He is the missing bat. Even I think it's a bit much at this point, and I don't think it's necessarily realistic that the Mets land Correa. But the fact, Eamon, that they're looking into getting Correa, oh, my goodness, it just doesn't end. This is the greatest month ever. I mean, this is unbelievable. All the signings that they make, and yes, the biggest bat available. Remember what he did, and you know, I mean, we watched it in the postseason, in the clutch. Everything that Correa is, I think he would fit perfectly on this Mets team, playing alongside his buddy Lindor. He could play third base. The power bat that would be missing in that lineup, I think it's greedy. It's, a bit over the top. But I'd take it. Sign me up.
Greedy, over the top. Isn't that what the holidays are? I kid. I know it's all about giving and sharing. But, you say it's a bit unrealistic. At this point, is anything unrealistic with the way Steve Cohen's operating?
I mean, I do think that there ultimately will be some limitations one way or another. It doesn't seem like it right now, but look, maybe they do trade Carlos Carrasco and move his $14 million and don't get much back in return. I think a deal like this might potentially take them out of Ohtani. If they commit $300 million plus to Correa, are they realistically going to spend $500 million on Ohtani? I don't think so. That's why I don't think realistically that they'll get Correa. So even Steve Cohen does have limits, but at the right price, if Correa is still there, I would not be surprised if he jumped in on him.
It's fun for you to think about, you and Met fans to think about for a day or two.
Oh, you better believe it, yeah.
See, look at that smile.